Nice ball game. Well pitched, got some big hits early on, and nice win for everybody included. I think we're kind of getting a little banged up going into this game tonight, so nice to jump out early, get some runs. I thought Marge threw the ball really well. First 4 innings, really sharp, had a lot of life on the fastball, and got some big outs with his curveball. The 5th inning started to, the pitches got up there. Not a high pitch count. Just stuff wasn't quite as sharp there in the 5th and 6th. So nice night by our bullpen. I know it's been a struggle some nights for those guys, but tonight, they got big outs. Gerber did a nice job cleaning up the 6th inning for us, and then the guys after that were really sharp and crisp. So good ball game, well pitched ball game, and Kyle Lewis, it's another one. It's amazing. This guy hits the ball in the air. It just keeps going. He's got some kind of power, and certainly seen the ball really well. So nice win.
Your guys, a day after having to face Kershaw, they see a different lefty, but they really grinded on Allard and made him work. That's got to be what you want to see coming off a tough game like that, to come out and maintain the approach that you guys want.
Yeah, no, really good tonight. We send, I think, 10 guys to the plate in the 1st inning. Everybody really locked in. I thought nice to see JP kind of, get a hit early in the game, get us going there. And a number of guys, Lope swung the bat well tonight as well. And Bishop chipping in too with the big double in the 1st inning. So that's what it takes, trying to put big numbers up there. It's got to happen. It can't just be those, guys in the middle of that lineup. Everybody's got to contribute. And that's what happened in the 1st inning.
We talk about Kyle Lewis a lot, but he just shows no signs of slowing down here. And is there anybody? Not a lot of guys playing better than him in baseball right
now. There really isn't. Fortunate to see it every day, and I think this thing that sticks out for me more than anything with Kyle is he's not satisfied. He comes in every day. He's got a plan. He's working on things, and even in batting practice, some guys get caught up in what their BP looks like or how far they're hitting it. He is very structured every day when he comes out. Very disciplined in what he's trying to do, and doesn't care about the result at all. He just wants to feel right, make sure he's attacking the ball the right way. And if he does that, he knows good things are going to happen. So really mature approach for a young player.
How does that discipline carrying over into the plate? I mean, he's walking, everybody talked about possible swings and misses and understanding the strike zone, but his walk rate this year is pretty outstanding, all things considered for a young guy.
Yeah, it really is. And it goes back to his preparation. When he gets into the ballpark, he's got a plan. I throw batting practice to this guy every day on the field, and I can see the adjustments he's making on a daily basis. And he is so focused on just being, again, not about result, just making sure he's in a good spot with his preparation, and shrinking the strike zone is part of it. And you're seeing it play out in the game.
with Marge so good early there? Is that a matter of them seeing him twice when they got through the second time, or what were you saying?
I don't know. I just didn't think his stuff was crisp. In the fifth, they hit some balls pretty good off him. Gave up a couple there and then went back out, trying for the sixth. Probably want him to face. I was trying to get him through Odor, but I just thought that the stuff was backing off. Let's go to the pen, and Gerbs did a nice job picking him up. So, again, that's going to happen. Marge went 95 pitches last time out. That was his first time getting extended that far. We got an off day between his next start, so he'll have a full week before he starts again. But he has really shown well for himself. This is a guy, he's still only 24 years old. He fits right in the same bucket with Sheffield and Dunn and a number of young pitchers we have. And, he's going to pitch in this league a long time. He really is. He throws strikes. He does not beat himself. He's always got a good plan when he's out there.
You mentioned your bullpen, but no walks. No free base runners. But you're also able to slot it out a little bit. It seems like some guys now are gaining trust, like you mentioned Gerber, but you were able to kind of slot how you wanted to go about it this game as well. Like you got a decent start from your starter and could kind of dial it out the way you wanted. Makes it easier that way, doesn't it?
It does. There's no question it does. I think guys were rested pretty much. We didn't use any of these guys in the ball game yesterday, so they'd had a day down. We've been very cautious. I know we've had some injuries. A lot of clubs have had injuries in the bullpen or with pitchers, and we've been very cautious on how we're using these guys. Even if they have an extended outing, they're throwing upwards of 25, 30 pitches in an outing. You try to give them a couple days off. But tonight they were all rested and lined up perfectly. They all produced, and we'll come back and get them tomorrow. The Gerber, Misevich, what those guys have added to our bullpen, they're very, very young and inexperienced, but being those guys that we can go to in the middle of the game. They got stuff and they're throwing strikes, and it's really valuable to have, and trying to work your way to the back end of the bullpen.
Big for Bishop to get on the board there and kind of get on track.
Yeah, Bish made a really good adjustment. Yesterday, obviously struggled. It was a rough day for him, and I just said that guy's going to the Hall of Fame, man. He's really good. You can't put too much in it, but I think to Braden's credit, he came in today again, another guy, totally different approach pregame today. He was focused on, I got to stay on the ball. I got to hit the ball the other way a little bit, and it paid off. He gets a double down the right field line. So really gratifying for me to see young players willing to make adjustment like that. It gets a little frustrating when they don't. But when guys do it, they recognize it, and it's awesome when they get the results right away too. They believe in it and trust it a little bit more.
I know we've talked about it before, but when you see Altavilla have an inning like that, it's got to just tantalize you a little bit, doesn't it?
That tantalizes you, I think. Every time he punches out the side, you just go crazy. It's tremendous, Ryan.
It's quick. It's we like that kind of stuff.
I do. We all like strikeouts. Certainly when they come at the end of the game, nothing can bad when a strikeout happens. That's how I look at it. And Dan certainly got strikeout stuff. So continue to build on that. He's done that 2 out of the last 3 times out. And I'm going to call it a divish. How's that? From now on, when he punches out the side, it's just a divish. Okay.